Yo, what's up, and welcome back again to another vlog, man. This is your boy, Miss Glenn PR. You know, earlier I posted a video called Disaster Controls, when basically you and your company that you're working for have an agreement, and the company decides to change that agreement without notice. How to respond and target that situation and get it resolved so it don't end up in an argument or a loss of job. You understand? Setbacks that you cannot avoid if you're on the line of progress. So, like I said, I spoke in the group, and then I spoke to my boss, and I told him, hey man, once I get off work, I'll call you to see how we could fix the situation. I'm sorry for, what's not interrupting your place of business flow and everything. I'll be more accountable and express my words, what's not more efficiently from now on. It's not let you, I'll ask you, what's the availabilities that you would need any prior week. You understand, in advance, because business is unexpected, right? So boom, key into agreement. Now tomorrow I'm off. I got my first day off in 5 months that I've been working. I have my first day off. I work every single day. I've been exercising for the past 2 weeks. Your boy losing weight. You understand? Your boy losing weight. You see that, dog? Your boy losing weight. You understand? Just came from a jog, lifting weights, doing pull-ups. Now I'm finna go lift more weights. 4 hours lifting weights. Since I'm off, I'm like, shit, let me get as much weights in until my heart burn, nigga. Stop playing with y'all, boy. But look at this, though. You understand? Now, starting next week, I'll be back to my regular day flows, and because of the change of schedule now, I want to see what my other job is gonna do. Are they gonna book me for that one day that I'm off now on Monday, or am I gonna always have that one day off? Now, if there's a decrease in my check, then that means it's okay, it's fine. It just means you gotta re-strategize and target your goals faster. Less money means more action. You understand? Because like I said, sometimes you up. Sometimes when you in the right mode and you making shit happen, that's when life try to let me slow you down. Like, you understand? Like, nah. Alright, you took a day from me, cuz. You understand? What's one day, cuz? What's one day? If I'm doing 2 jobs, working 6 days, I use that time to work out, my nigga. You understand? Start getting in your emotion and work it out. You understand? Put it to use. When you're angry, use it for something that's gonna burn that fire inside of you, my boy. Yeah, but I still got my 2 jobs, thank the God. You understand? So like I said, now my priorities has just changed. Now it's going to be solely on one. I already did my business LLC. Herb do my documentation. You understand? What's not? That's $1,500. Then after that, what's not? I'm going ahead to go pay for my real estate class. That's $177. I could do that shit Friday. You understand? And Friday, start getting my YouTube equipment in, so that way I can start live streaming for you guys every single day. You understand? So that's about 2 bands. You understand? Anytime I get income, less money means, you know what? Why do I have to get brand new? Facebook Marketplace is the spot to go to. They got everything that you see on Walmart, Amazon, anything like that for the cheap, and it's just as good, my nigga. I'm just trying to get my foot in the door, you see? You understand? So boom, let's try to get our foot in the door. I'm gonna see if I can get all this YouTube equipment in 1 month rather than 2. You understand? Let's see this shit happen.